One house.
Just so frustrating.
I feel so alone.
Women from all walks of life.
They're all so supportive.
Surviving, bonding, reinventing themselves.
I want to be a better me.
Starting over. Life has never been this real. Previously on Starting Over, Amy started taking steps towards a public speaking career that involved her travel experiences.
As I'm up there at the podium, I'm feeling confident. I'm feeling like I know what I'm talking about. I feel like I'm connecting with everyone in the room.
And Linnell's attempt to get her son Kevin to visit Chicago so he can mend the relationship with his twin sister Haley isn't working.
We don't have parents calling here doing stuff like that, and I'm going to say no. We're done.
I'm meeting Amy today because Amy's going to learn all about self-publishing. It's time for her to take her skills to the next level. Remember we talked before, it was me, you, and Steve, way back, about putting together a pamphlet that you could use for students.
Oh, yeah.
Or individuals that have in a bookstore to sell. And we talked about your 20 travel tips. So you're gonna make a pamphlet.
Okay. Okay, great.
Because when people come to hear you, even though you have handouts for them, a pamphlet will be something they can carry with them when they travel, and when they're thinking about traveling, to get clarification, help them with the 20 tips.
Right, okay.
And you're going to be speaking again.
Yay! Okay, that's fantastic.
At the University of Illinois, Chicago.
Oh, God. Okay. All right. Okay.
Keep stepping it up each time.
Okay, okay.
Right?
Wow, okay. It's really exciting and overwhelming at the same time. I will be making and self-publishing a zine of my own, which is sort of like an independent mini magazine. It's going to be a real time crunch, though, doing that and getting my speech ready, so we'll see.
Are you ready to get started?
I am.
You are?
That's fantastic. This is fantastic. This is great, yeah. So here's how I envision this, right? So let's just say my book is going to be like this. And this might give you a little bit more creativity, I think, than just that. But okay, so what I think I want to do is, so I'm going to have the front is going to be, you know, Red's top 20 travel tips for living abroad.
Right.
And then there's going to be a little somebody prepping there.
I don't really do cartoony people. So.
What do you do?
Like that.
Okay, well, that's good. What's wrong with that? I can tell that Haley is not feeling very good after this morning's session, but I really, really, really want her to help me out. She's an excellent artist, and I love her style, and I hope that she can really come up with like a kick-ass logo for me, because I really need that. If you don't want to do it, I can do it.
No, I want to do it, but I don't want to do all of it and then have none of it work. I'll do it. I've got nothing better to do right now.
Well, I would really be thrilled if this worked out as opposed to clip art, because I think it's much more special, much more unique, and I think in terms of, I mean, A, it helps me out, and B, I don't know, I would just be happier if it were your art as opposed to somebody else's, and it'd be, I mean, you'd be featured in it.
No, I'm down to do it. Like, I want to do it, but I'm just trying to
I don't know what's for setting.
figure out how I'm going to do it.
Okay, okay. Well, and if you can't figure it out, I can always use clip art.
Okay.
I'm doing graphics for Amy's zine. I hope she likes it. I know Amy's under a lot of pressure, and if she doesn't like it, I'm just gonna feel really bad.
All day long, I have been editing my tips, thinking about the layout and the format that I want the tips to go in. I mean, at this point, I don't have contributors, I don't have advertisers. I mean, I can't make a magazine, so a zine is a really great way to just get my ideas out there. Great. How you doing?
Good, good, good. How are you?
Good. I have so many questions for you.
So, do you want to show me what you've got?
Yeah.
Cool.
So this is, I had my roommate made this logo for me.
Oh, Oh, that's great.
Isn't that great? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. She's fantastic. So I'm gonna put that. That's gonna be on my. Like, we're gonna shrink this down, right? You can do that. Right?
Yeah, totally.
Okay. Well, I just don't know where to do all this stuff. That's what I want to ask you about. So, 20 tips for living abroad is gonna be on the first page with this, and I want to laminate. Can you laminate?
Sure.
Yeah.
Sure.
So I want it like a little stiffer.
Okay.
And color.
Or you could use cardstock too.
Like wedding invitations. You're talking about cardstock, right? The little varsity
Yeah.
cards is like that, right?
Yeah.
Okay. But I want like something that's a little bit more weatherproof, a little bit more. Do you know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
So like this. So I want to put the tip here, one, and then I'm going to do clip art here. So I have clip art.
Basically, I barrage Liz with a million questions about formatting because I have no idea how to do this. I mean, I've just never done this before.
A good way to come up with, how to lay this out would be itemize each of the tips. So the first one is before you go. Okay, 2.
Okay, well, this is something I've struggled with, and actually maybe you can help me out. So like before
Okay.
you go could be like a little title page or like a chapter page or something like that. But I don't know how to lay that out.
Here, let me get through this and then we'll take it from there.
Okay.
Well, thank you for apologizing.
No, it's cool. It's cool. You can do it. Okay. What kind of deadline have you set for yourself for this?
Well,
Like when do you want to have it done by?
yeah, like tomorrow night.
Tomorrow. Yeah. So you're definitely like, this doesn't have to be like the most like
perfected.
amazing, perfect, glossy thing,
And I'm talking with Liz from Quimby's about my zine. And what I'm doing is presenting to her my rough draft and everything that I've written in all of my text for the zine and talking to her about layout. Because now that I've actually have my content all settled, I really have a lot of questions about layout.
You're obviously a very hard worker, and I know that it seems like you really want it done right, and you have some high expectations for yourself, which is great, but don't feel like this needs to be, like this, like
Right.
prize-winning thing, which is the great thing about independent publishing is that it is like a kitchen table enterprise, that people are working with resources that aren't necessarily like highly funded, What runs through my mind when Amy tells me that she wants to have it done by tomorrow is she could do it. She might have to pull like the old college all-nighter thing, but we've all done it. Be confident about the material that you have because your content is great.
Okay.
Good luck.
Great.
I think you can do this.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
She is very, very helpful and answers all of my questions, is incredibly patient with me, and really walks me through every single step of figuring out how I'm going to put this zine together.
Chapter 3, graphic.
It's going to be a late night tonight. It's going to be an early morning tomorrow morning. I've got to take Haley's logo and I've got to minimize it and scan it. And I have to get this ready so that I can take it to the printers.
I'm trying to think how that would look.
Bad.
Fingers on the Amy?
I feel.
Good.
Use. I'm listening to you, and I want to validate your feelings.
I'm just finally starting to get the concept that I need to work on myself. If I can improve myself, maybe other people will be able to accept me.
We're both going nutty. This is crazy. I need to go to sleep.
It's a rough night.
really,
It's a rough night.